Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers, Jack. I don't care if we ever come back, for it's root for the home team. They know when it's the game. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to start. Well, good morning. Thank you all for attending, and most importantly, thank you to Mother Nature for a sunny, dry spring day, which lately has been a rarity in Michigan. So today's a day for celebration. In downtown Detroit, they're celebrating the Tigers' home opener at Comerica Park. And here in Oxford, we're celebrating our community's heritage by unveiling the first of many township historical markers. The connection is Tyrus Raymond Cobb, the Hall of Famer who played for the Tigers from 1905 to 1926. Mr. Cobb had a very special relationship with Oxford. Beginning in 1906, he took many fishing trips here and continued wetting a line here for well over a decade. Stony Lake, the big beautiful body of water over here, was one of the spots that he frequented. In August of 06, he traded his rod and his reel for a bat and a glove, and he actually played on Oxford's town baseball team for 3 games. And over the years, Mr. Cobb made a number of friends in Oxford, including John G. Kessel, who was the owner of the Oxford Opera House, and Charles L. Randall, who made his fortune in the produce business and helped oversee Oxford Bank for 41 years. Well, today we celebrate this legendary baseball player's connection to our community with a beautiful bronze plaque mounted to an 11,800-pound boulder. Let's unveil this here. Oh, thank you, Ruben. Very proud of this. So I'd like to go on and I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to the Edward C. Levy Company for donating not only this impressive boulder, but they also donated all the funds to cover the cost of this plaque. When I told Levy director Ruben Maxbauer here about this program, he immediately offered the company's support. Whenever Oxford needs something, Levy's always there for us, and we deeply appreciate Levy's partnership and Levy's generosity. I also want to thank another local company, Saradan Construction. They donated the equipment and the manpower to move this massive chunk of rock from the Levy site to the park. And finally, I wanted to thank our hardworking Parks and Rec staff. We're led by Jeff Kyness over there. They prepared the marker site and mounted the plaque. I also want to thank Township Supervisor Jack Curtis for supporting this project. Whenever I dream up something like this, Jack's always in my corner. He gives me the freedom I need to be creative and the tools I need to get the job done. Mostly he just puts up with my crazy ideas. And although I'm thrilled to have this first marker in place, this is only the beginning. There's still a lot of work ahead, but for me, for my passion of history, this is a real labor of love for me. We'll be installing at least 3 more markers this year. Thanks to a donation from the Michigan Aggregates Association, there'll be a marker honoring William O. Smith, the man who opened Oxford's first gravel mining operation in 1912. And because of Smith's pioneering spirit, his vision, and his business acumen, Oxford was known as the gravel capital of the world for decades. And thanks to a donation from North Oakland Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 334, there's going to be a marker honoring Oxford native Hilton Axford, a World War II veteran and pilot who served in the China, Burma, India Theater of Operations, which is often referred to as that war's forgotten theater. And finally, thanks to a donation from Oxford resident Ed Krozik, there'll be a marker honoring Marvin E. Coyle, the General Motors executive who led and shaped the Chevrolet division through the Great Depression and World War II. He owned a 700-acre estate known as Lakeview Manor on West Drainer Road. Most of you know it as the Dominican Sisters property. Going forward, all the boulders for the markers will be donated by Levy and Koenig Materials, Oxford's other large and equally generous gravel mining operation. Saradan Construction will continue graciously donating its services to place all the boulders. And Oxford Township Parks and Rec staff will once again step up, and they'll be mounting all the plaques, which I can't tell you how much I appreciate, because our Parks and Rec staff, they have a lot to do, very hard working, so that they're going to take time out to help me with this means a lot, and I'd like to thank Phil and his crew for that. This is a true community effort, and I greatly appreciate everyone who answered the call to help when I put it out. It means a lot to me, and it means a lot to Oxford. It's my distinct pleasure and my honor to help preserve and promote our community's past. And together, we're going to keep history alive and keep educating and inspiring future generations. I'd like to turn it over. This is Ruben Maxbauer again from Levy. I'd like to ask Ruben to say a few words today.
Thanks, CJ. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Levy, it's truly an honor to be here. Baseball, as we all know, is built on grit, determination, and teamwork. Those are values that resonate deeply with us at Levy. When you think of the Tigers' legendary history, there's no more iconic name than Ty Cobb, an All-American baseball player with an unmatched passion for the game. Cobb's legacy still inspires baseball fans everywhere. Just like the Tigers, Levy's proud to be an All-American company, rooted in hard work, dedication, and we're grateful to celebrate this day with you, the Tigers, Ty Cobb, the Township of Oxford, and let's just say, go Tigers.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ruben. Now let's introduce Oxford Township Supervisor Jack Curtis. Like to make a few remarks.
Oh, sure. First off, thank you, CJ, and all the sponsors of these monuments here in Oxford Township. Moving forward, we're looking at our past positive and talking about the people that contributed to Oxford, built Oxford in a positive manner. Our gracious grantors of these boulders and moving them and the space for them is always welcome. We appreciate it. When CJ came to me with this idea, he said, you know, for many years we've been talking about doing some kind of historical what's going on in Oxford. Even Township Trustee Rod Charles mentioned it. So the problem was nobody kicked it off, and I give kudos to CJ. No tax dollars are being done to do this. All donations from the general public and from our corporate sponsors, even Sarah Dan, who's in business in town, who just put the water line up here too, by the way. So thanks again, CJ, for all your hard work. Thanks to all the sponsors that made this happen. And first, thanks to Phil for bringing this to the park. And thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce, this is Phil Castoni, our Parks and Rec Director.
Good morning. Welcome to Stony Lake Township Park. As the director of Oxford Township Parks and Recreation, I'm honored to stand by as we launch this historical marker program and unveil this tribute to one of baseball's great, Ty Cobb. Stony Lake Park is a perfect place to start this journey. For generations, this park has been a place for families to gather, fish, swim, and enjoy the outdoors. It's incredible to think that more than a century ago, Ty Cobb stood here, casting his line into these waters and even playing baseball for the local team. Today we commemorate his connection to the community with this beautiful plaque and this humongous boulder. At Oxford Township Parks and Recreation, our mission is to preserve and enhance spaces like this, not only for recreation, but also to celebrate the rich history that makes Oxford such a special place. This historical marker program, led by CJ Carnacchio, will highlight important people, places, and events throughout Oxford, ensuring that our history is remembered and shared for generations to come. This project would not have been possible without the generosity and dedication of our community partners. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Edward C. Levy Company for donating the boulder and funding the plaque. A big thank you also goes out to Sarah Dan Construction for transporting this impressive stone out to the park. Your support brings history to life in our parks and throughout Oxford Township. This marker is just the beginning. As you explore Oxford's parks, trails, and historic sites, I encourage you to take a moment and reflect on the stories that shaped our community. We are proud of our past, and through initiatives like this, we will continue to build a future where history and recreation go hand in hand. Thank you all for being here to celebrate with us today. Please take some time to enjoy the natural beauty of Stony Lake Park And of course, go Tigers.
Got that paragraph.
Thank you, Phil. Now I'd like to invite Bob Holt up here. I thought we'd end our ceremony, and since it's opening day, by a little Evan Bob sing, and everyone join in, a little Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever come back with root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Or it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball. Let's sing it again. Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever come back, for it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
Well, to conclude, I've got a bunch of peanuts and Cracker Jacks. So
All right.
Take them out. Some. Help celebrate opening day, and thank you all for coming.
This works out.
Oh, take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we ever come back, for it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Okay, Chuck back again here I'm in White Pine Coffee Roasters, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sitting here with Brad Kopek in a really cool place. Brad, thank you for taking time to talk with us today about your business and kind of your vision for this.
Thank you as well. Thanks for coming out.
It's a lovely place. If you've not been here, good coffee, great spot, by the way. You should stop by. How did you get involved in the coffee business in the first place? I understand that this is not your first endeavor in the wonderful world of coffee. Walk me back, please.
Correct. We deal in the specialty coffee world. We started roasting in Lake Orion, actually, just down the road in the spring of 2015. We started mostly at farmers markets, and we picked up a couple wholesale accounts along the way. And then fast forward a handful of years during COVID, we actually bought this building at 33 Pleasant Street.
I hope you got a good price.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As yet undisclosed. We spent a year thereabouts during COVID because things were a little slower, getting our production facility in the back straightened out. That's a whole different interview, getting through that process. And then the cafe side took about another year of construction. We did quite a bit of work, as you mentioned right when you came in. And this summer we'll be going on year 3 for the cafe.
Excellent. So has it been a pretty good investment?
Oh, definitely. The trail itself was kind of the gem of the deal. Then the building and the nostalgia of the building, the local community with the trail access, and we already had kind of a homegrown audience, for lack of a better term, just moving up from Lake Orion. So kind of call it the trifecta.
So if people don't know where you are, where are you? Where are we sitting here today?
We are at the western foot of the Pollyant Bridge, right off the Pollyant Trail.
There be the bridge right there.
Yeah, right out the window. You take one step off of our building, our little platform here, and you are on the Pollyant Trail.
Wow,
so
this is good.
Beautiful access to one of the gems of the rail to trail system that they have in Michigan.
So you're suggesting that maybe there are people who come up and down that trail that might stop by here and get a cup of coffee, perhaps?
Constantly, and the fact that we finally got a sign on our building doesn't hurt as well. Yes.
Indeed,
yes.
indeed. So you're on the trail. You have You provide coffee.
Yes.
What else do you provide?
Well, we use Crust Bakery out of Fenton for all of our pastries.
Yep.
So we do not, as of yet, have like a breakfast menu.
Yeah.
We really focus on roasting our own specialty coffee. We wholesale to local businesses as well, as we mentioned. But as far as in cafe, we kind of call it trail provisions. So baked goods, and then yogurts and fruit snacks and things like that to get a little protein pickup for the trail.
Grab and go?
Exactly.
All right. So why would somebody want to stop by your coffee shop when there are, rumor has it, several other places that one could buy coffee locally?
I've heard that as well. Everything is specialty grade, so the quality, think about it this way, only 5% of the world's coffee qualifies as specialty coffee.
Okay.
So we're already talking about the best 5% quality-wise. Everything's roasted in-house, so you know it's fresh.
Okay.
And then for people that want the same cup of coffee as in the flavor every day, we do a line of blends. We call those the WPCR signature blends. But then for the real true coffee nerds of us all, which I'm gladly a coffee nerd.
I would never have guessed that.
Yeah, exactly. We have single origins. So right now we're just about to launch a new one from Sumatra. So medium roast is really our jam, but we also offer some light roasts and some dark roasts as well.
So do you think, for folks who may not know this, does it really make a difference?
From the
Regular coffee, premium coffee, different roasts, different places that people can't even pronounce. Does it really make a difference?
100%. And usually from the first sip, you don't need to be an elevated coffee drinker to appreciate the differences in a specialty cup. Especially not just the quality, but when it comes to the flavors. Now, one thing we specialize in is helping people take that first step, because there is such a wide range of flavor kits to this. So whether you like fruity coffee or more, I don't want to say bitter, but more developed coffee. Our coffees are not bitter like a lot of coffees. So if you come in and have a quick conversation with our barista staff or one of the owners, you are going to get a really quick 30-second diagnosis of what kind of cup you're going to want and what you're going to like.
So if I try one, I come back, I forget all about the one I tried. I might ask for more counsel and might try another one, and I might like that too.
Correct. Then you have all the choices.
And then you confuse me even more, and then I have to come back a third time.
Yes. That's why we have a loyalty program.
I see.
Yes.
I see. So if people wanted to buy coffee, when could they buy it? What are your hours?
Right now we're open Tuesday through Sunday. Okay. During the week, those Tuesday through Friday, it's 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Got it.
Yep.
And those folks who are biking and running by here as I'm talking with you might just stop by here and throw $1 your way.
Correct. Yeah. Hopefully $1 for the baristas. Yeah.
Indeed, $1 for the baristas too. Okay. So what else do we need to know about coffee and your shop that we haven't heard you say already?
Well, the biggest thing I'd say is if you have a question, let us know. Education is big for us. If you don't have an idea and you're a little nervous about coming in, come in. I'll gladly spend 5 minutes with you and start you down the path of enjoying coffee. And then the other thing I'd say is when you start drinking specialty coffee or higher quality coffees, it's easier on your digestive system. It doesn't tweak you out as much. It's just a more pleasurable experience. So it's not just the flavor notes. There's other added benefits to drinking better coffee as well.
So better coffee might be worth the extra time and extra cost to drink it because it maybe tastes better and maybe is better for me.
Correct. And then one thing I haven't mentioned yet is we really like helping people brew better coffee at home. We retail our bags here, obviously, but you probably wouldn't be surprised, but a lot of people at home are not brewing coffee the correct way. And with just a couple small tweaks, we can improve your coffee by miles.
So you're saying that in addition to selling coffee here, driving up on my bike and getting a cup of coffee.
Oh, yes, definitely.
You actually sell it out of the back door too?
Yes, we have about 40 wholesale partners around Metro Detroit. So a couple days a week, we're up and down I-75. Yep. There's a lot of brands we like dealing with. Some cool stuff. Our cold brew, roasted and brewed in-house. The Detroit Lions use it at their training facility. The Pistons use it in their training facility.
I've heard of them.
Yep. Small teams around town. It gets around a lot of places. Then we also order or sell online. So in-house cafe, in-house bag purchases, wholesale partners, and then our online store as well.
So if somebody wanted to get you online, didn't want to drive all the way to, why they wouldn't, I don't know, didn't want to drive all the way to this cool spot. how would they get a hold of you if they weren't in their car already?
Right. Our retail website is whitepinecoffee.com, and then we're on all the socials as well. And our handle on the socials is just White Pine Coffee.
Got it. Do you have a telephone in here anywhere?
We do.
Really?
Yes.
These are state of the art.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
What that number be?
I don't know, Chuck.
Okay. So just go online, right?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Google's going to tell you that answer when you Google it. Yeah.
There's honest, deep reporting from the man who owns coffee. I don't know. Just go online.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, that is the case. Yes.
Your generations and those who follow you, that's an adequate answer.
Yes, I know about 5 phone numbers, and unfortunately, our cafe line is not one of them.
For us, we seem to think it's necessary to know what the number is. Apparently, that's not necessary anymore.
One day it will be again, I would imagine. But
It's
yeah,
possible.
Yes.
Well, I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you
pleasure.
for a very good cup of coffee, by the way. It's a wonderful spot. I'm fascinated with the building. If somebody wanted to come in here and didn't want to actually spend their money, would you let them sit here and just be dazzled by your building?
Definitely, and if you catch one of the owners, we're happy to show you around as well. We have the full roasting facility in the back, and there's a lot of history to this building. So we ourselves, even though we've been in here for 4 years, we hear new stories from community members. You see them come in, their eyes light up, and you just see the memories start rolling through their face.
Excellent. So stop by. It's good for you, good for the soul. Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
Till next time, Chuck Cameron for Brad saying, have a great day. Okay, this is getting very exciting. We are here on the Easter Saturday, and there's 7,000 Easter eggs here on the ground at Seymour Lake Park, and there's going to be a frenzy of kids in about 3 minutes running around and finding the eggs. So stay tuned. If you haven't seen this, got to come next year. It's really good fun.
Eggs in the garden, sun shining bright. Baskets are ready, the time feels just right. Chocolate bunnies and marshmallow treats. Hop along with us on this joyful beat. Hoppity hop hop, laughter in the air. Candy-coated dreams are everywhere. Skipping and spinning under skies so blue. Easter magic coming through.
Why are you here today?
For the egg hunt.
Oh, for the egg hunt. You too?
Yes.
That's crazy. So they're both here for the egg hunt, which is good because of egg hunting. Yeah. And this little one, what's the name of this
Caleb.
little? Caleb.
Caleb.
Excellent. Right. How old is Caleb? 3. 3? Caleb looks like he's hungry. Good?
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll let you go. Look at he's coming back. Right there he is. Caleb. I'm standing here at the famous Easter egg hunt with two people who look a lot like they might be grandparents. So, young man, could you tell us your name?
Young man?
Yes.
Theodore Karen.
Young lady.
My name is Tammy Parents.
Hey, young man.
Murray Beat.
All right.
And here's the mom behind you.
Mom's coming.
Here's Courtney. Come here, Al.
Hi.
All right. And this cute little. Do you have a name? Do you? What's your name?
No,
Ella?
baby.
That's a nice name. What do you have in your bucket?
That's one of the guys.
There you are, Cal.
You have the eggs in your bucket? Oh, those are nice. Where did you find them?
From the ground.
From the ground?
Chuck asked her how many buckets she filled.
How many buckets did you fill? Wow, she filled 3 buckets. You might be the champion. Good job, Ellen. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Happy Easter.
Happy
Easter.
We're standing here in front of the lady who's at fault for all this craziness.
This is a little crazy.
How did it go today?
I got a little nervous. The helicopter was running a little behind, but he was here. Everything went well.
He was here and everything went well.
It did, yes.
I love it when your kids being showered with ping pong balls. They seem to like them.
They seem to. My little guy got pinged right off the head.
Really?
He said it didn't hurt, so that's
Extra
good.
credit. How many kids and parents do you think are involved in this?
Well, we sell tickets for the kids.
Yep.
So we sold 175
Excellent.
tickets, and then it seems like there's always +5, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad. So, yep.
How did you guys get involved in doing this in the first place? Is this a long-standing craziness?
It is. I inherited this when I started here 18 and a half, 19 years ago. So that's how many I've done.
Got it.
So I know it happened well before that.
Good. Well, we want to thank you. It's a wonderful thing. A lot of kids are having a good time today.
Yes, they are. And it's a beautiful day. We love it.
It's springy anyway.
It is. Yes, it is. No rain. I'll take it.
No rain. So until next time, you have fun and happy Easter.